for him. Oh my goodness.
You sit down too? You sit down too?
Hey, good job with the feet right now. So with these skills, when y'all come back, there's going to be concepts of how we're going to play. 3-on-3, 4-on-4, 5-on-5. Listen, everything you do is going to be evaluated about. All these guys in here, they're evaluating everything. Don't take no plays off, don't walk in no station, hustle. Okay?
Thank you for coming. This is B.J. Johnson, William Johnson. He is Director of College Scouting for the Brooklyn Nets. He and I had a chance to meet years ago while he was working with USA Basketball. B.J. played at Villanova University, and while at Villanova University, Coach Jackson was a 3-time Big East Academic All-American. And since this is Hoop Smart, and we're emphasizing education, can you tell us a little bit about how becoming an Academic All-American came about for you in your college career?
Yeah, first of all, I'm excited to be here and excited for you guys to be able to get such great teaching, great coaching. This is an amazing camp, and you guys have brought a lot of energy this morning. So I'll give you guys 2 claps. It's a great approach, a great start to today. Again, as Coach said, I'm B.J. Johnson. I'm originally from Greensboro, North Carolina. So about 3-hour drive from here. And one of those things, I probably wasn't as talented as most of you guys in here, but I really wanted to work, and my academics were always a huge part of everything I did. So I didn't get a scholarship to go to Villanova because I wasn't very good as a basketball player. But because my grades were good, I had options to go to different places because of that. And I was able to get into Villanova for my academics, and those habits that I had early on, they carried me all the way through my college time there. So when I finally made the team, at Villanova, I got cut a couple times and finally made it my junior year there. Then, just had to get the habits that I had along the way, studying, doing the things I needed to do, kind of carried on to my playing career.
Thank you for that. It's amazing, again, that a lot of athletes today don't realize your academics are what gets you to school. He didn't get a scholarship for his basketball abilities, but he played college basketball at a Division I school because of his academics. Tell us a little bit about your background with USA Basketball.
Yeah, it was probably the biggest adventure of my life. Again, I ended up finally getting my college scholarship my last year at Villanova. Had some playing time, and at times it was a lot of hard work, a lot of late nights in the gym by myself. I was able to work my way as a walk-on to actually get some playing time, which was huge for me. So after my time at Villanova was done, I wanted to go overseas and play basketball in China, but that kind of was the last minute, so I ended up in Colorado Springs. And long story short, the connections I made at Villanova allowed me a pathway to USA Basketball. So my boss at USA Basketball was a Villanova grad also. So you never know who you come in contact with, you never know who you're going to meet along the way. That's why I support and treat everybody well, because you never know what those connections are going to pay you off, later on in life. And that actually paid huge dividends for me. I was able to get into USA Basketball. I was over all the junior national teams, so selecting a lot of the players, watching them at some of you guys' things. I remember Jason Tatum when he was a 7th grader, or some of the other guys that we've had through the program. All those guys, Bradley Beal and Andre Drummond, I can go all the way down the line. Identifying my dreams, and it's really helped me in my current career. But at USA Basketball, I had a chance to go to 3 Olympics, work with all those great guys from LeBron and Kobe to you name it. We've had a chance to work with Kevin Durant, all those guys here. So it's been a huge thing for my career. But again, it started, my academics were good, getting to Villanova, maintaining those connections from Villanova that allowed me to have that pathway to USA Basketball.
That's awesome. Irony is how we both kind of have similar paths. The gentleman that he worked for with USA Basketball is a guy by the name of Jerry Colangelo. When I was a senior in college, Jerry Colangelo drafted me in the 2nd round to the Phoenix Suns. How that goes around full circle, when he got with the Brooklyn Nets, he was a part of the staff that drafted Nick Claxton. So again, you just never know how relationships work and how they come full circle. So tell us about your first impressions of Nick when you first started evaluating him for potential drafting.
First time I saw Nick was the summer of 2016. He was super big, big as this microphone, playing for the Virgin Islands down in Chile. We played USA basketball, played against them. Our team was really good. We had Trey Young, we had Markel Fulton, Big Michael Porter, all those guys. And we played them the first game. So that was the first time I saw him then. And even though he was really thin, he played with fire and passion about him that was different. So even though he wasn't necessarily strong, he was slaying to the beat because he played with such fire and passion. And fast forward a couple years later, seeing him at the University of Georgia because of Cayman Islands tournament that they were playing down there. And again, still thin, but again, aggressive, energetic, talking to his teammates, doing a lot of little things. That's what really stood out to me about him.
Did you guys catch that? He didn't say a lot about Nick's basketball playing. It was his effort, something that can't be taught. It's a skill set that if you have, will catch the eyes of scouts and those people that make great decisions. He also talked about Nick's ability to talk and communicate with his teammates, something we're looking for today. And as this camp goes on, we hope you guys get better by it. If you could leave them with one thing that could help them reach their goals, what would it be?
You give me two things?
Two things.
All right. One, never be afraid to dream. Sometimes people, at your age, some people are going to try to tell you guys what you can and can't do. If you have a dream within inside your heart, chase it. My dream was to get to the NBA. I didn't have enough talent to actually get to the NBA, but I still chased my dream really hard, and I'm working in the NBA because of that right now. I didn't ever get a chance to play in the NBA, but I'm working in there because my dream was to be there, and my dreams came true. Even though they look different than I wanted to. But also, I'll leave you guys with this quote. It's how you do anything is how you do everything. I'll say it again. How you do anything is how you do everything. So the way you approach your academics, the way you approach your workouts, all those little details as a scout is something that I'll really watch all the time. Are they clapping everybody's hand when they come up the game? Are they pounding? Are they willing to do little things like dive on the floor for a loose ball? Because that speaks to your character, who you are. You can't hide who you are. You might try to fake it. Everybody knows a fake person. They try to, do stuff and do something that they are. But at the end of the day, you see through all that. You see the real person. So that's how we're always looking for guys that are doing the right things, because that speaks to who you are now.
Thank you so much. Give him two claps. Two more words. Now, before we leave, we want to give you guys a chance to ask some questions about some things that you may have heard. Now, I'm going to start the questions off. So who was the best player that you had a chance of competing against while you were at Villanova?
He's retired now, but Karan Butler played at UConn. At his size, his ability to handle the ball, his toughness, you can never get into his head. Just watching him operate, he left an impression on me. So he destroyed us, a few games. So he always leaves impression with that guy.
And if you guys don't know who Karan Butler is, when you get home, look him up. He's an NBA analyst now. He's worked in the NBA after playing for a while. Does anybody have any questions? Raise your hand if you got a question.
Clearly, your basketball took you into a career that didn't involve you playing basketball. Can you talk to them about the opportunities in the sport of basketball that your academics might lead you to besides dribbling and shooting?
That's a critical thing because nobody knows how long the NBA career is going to be. You have injuries to worry about. You have guys coming in constantly. Everybody hopes to have a 10, 15, maybe even 20-year career in the NBA, but typically most guys are done 3 to 5 years on average. So at that point, what do you do? And there's so many different avenues with the game of basketball. For me personally, to be in the front office, to be a part of a group that identifies players early, in terms of selecting them to be drafted. You have guys that are looking at the captain strategy, putting together teams. You have a GM that's over putting together all the teams together. You have folks that are working on their bodies. There are performance team issues. You have sports psychology. There's so many things that are connected to the game. So just because you might not be able to dribble, shoot, and pass anymore, there's so many ways to get involved, whether it be coaching, whether it be in the front office, whether it be with the performance team, whether it be sports psychology, nutrition. All those things are necessary to make an organization run well. And there's so many, whatever you guys can think of, whatever your passion is, there's probably a way for it to be connected to basketball in some way. But if you don't take care of the business of people looking at my academics and people looking at my habits and things like that, so if you don't take care of all that kind of stuff, those opportunities won't be available for you.
Were you planning on a life after basketball while you were in college?
Yeah, just in general, I wanted to pursue the game as long as I could, playing wise, and then, again, I wasn't as good, so my playing time was super short. But always thinking about it. I love the game. How many guys love the game? I really love the game. Anybody waking up early, get shots in before school, waking up going after school, getting shots, I kind of love the game. I love the game. I'm always going to be a part of it, always be connected to it, you know what I mean? So, I didn't know all the avenues that were there, but as long as I knew I could continue to keep pressing the doors kept on opening up, I kept on learning more about the avenues that basketball had the opportunity to provide for me, and that's kind of how my career unfolded.
On-court attitudes, that's a big subject right there. You want to talk about that a little bit? On-court attitude.
Thank you for bringing that up, because that is the ultimate red flag. You guys have no idea how many good players there are in the world, not just in state, not just in the country, but the entire world. And all those little things is what I'm constantly watching for when I'm evaluating players. So a guy that has a bad attitude, that doesn't, work well with his teammates, is pouting, can't accept coaching, especially not going to make it in Brooklyn. It's really hard to make it in the league, you know what I mean? So if you have a guy that might have this much talent, but has a bad attitude, I'd rather have a guy that has this much talent and a really good attitude, because eventually the guy that has lesser talent and better attitude is going to overtake that guy. So I can't harp on it enough. Nobody's that good. Maybe only 2 or 3 guys in the entire world can be that good to have a bad attitude and still make it. But for the most part, you're not going to make it if you don't, commit to yourself to have a good attitude, have good habits. All those things are critically important. It's something that we're constantly watching for. So all the little things. I remember watching guys, just in terms of, how they, interact with their coaches on the bench. And all those things are so critically important, because it speaks again to your character, who you are, and it dictates how far you possibly go in your career.
Have you seen a big difference as far as scouting and social media? Like, do y'all look at any social media as far as trying to scout kids, as opposed to social media wasn't big 10 years ago?
You never gonna find a player. I hate when guys post their workouts. Nobody cares about that stuff, man. Just work out, do it for yourself, do it for because you love the game. But then you don't have to show everybody that you're working. Show it on the court, But to your question, every year in our draft process, our PR team prints out everything that has ever been posted, from the player's account. So there are times where we'll have, even if they're just retweeting rap lyrics, we bring that up and show the guys, like, what are you talking about with this? Because that's who you are is a reflection of our organization. So if you're talking about, you retweeting all that kind of stuff about what you do to girls, what you do to boys, whatever the case may be, all that kind of stuff, is stuff that's going to be part of your profile, and you have to answer questions about it. There was one player that won a national championship with Villanova, that he had to go on national TV and explain what he was doing at 13 years old because it was still in his Twitter account. So all that stuff matters, all the stuff you guys are posting, all the stuff you guys are retweeting, all that kind of stuff. Everybody's watching that stuff because, again, we're trying to figure out who the real person is and if they have the character to make it in the NBA.
Let me explain something to you guys. Everybody has different ways of going about doing things, but when Nick was in the 7th, 8th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade, and his parents trusted me to work him out, did I ever be able to take the workout? Did I ever tell him about how working out? Do I still go on to Never. You know why? Because his work is what made it happen, not mine. Find you guys people that want to train you, not so they can get popular off of your name, but so that you have an opportunity to develop your skill again. If the top, there's no other league better than the NBA. Would you guys agree? If you agree, give me 2 claps. Is the NBA everyone's dream? Is it? I know it was mine when I was your age. So, imitation sometimes is the biggest form of flattery. And as a former player, it didn't matter to me who saw my workouts. It mattered more about how my workouts were helping my player. So, think about that as you guys are, you know, retweeting and liking people's workouts on Instagram and FaceSnap and what's that thing called? Instant chat? Facebook, Snapchat. I'm sorry. Thanks, Pat.
What are some more things that you can do to get noticed by scouts?
First of all, you got to be really, really good. You know, that's the thing that's been, everybody has to have a certain level of talent in the NBA. So, you know, it's really hard, you know, to make it, you know what I mean? But for those guys that do have that level of talent, you know, again, it's really about the work that you're doing by yourself every single day, your approach to practice, because those habits that you create, if you have really good habits, those translate. So we're, you know, when I come to a game, we get there early, we're watching the way the guys come onto the court, you know, how they approach their workouts, you know, their pre-game sessions. You know, again, all the interactions, all those kind of things there. So it's really, you know, showing that you have good habits in terms of your work ethic, your approach to people, your approach to the game, your willingness to do whatever it takes to win. You know, there are a lot of guys that want to put up big stats. You know, I scored 30 points today. Did y'all win? No, we lost, but I scored 30. That is like the absolute worst comment that could ever be made, and we hate that as scouts. We want people that can win, that lead to winning. And so I'd rather have a guy that does all the little things down on the floor. He might only score 8 to 10 points maybe, but if he impacts the game in so many ways, makes good plays, we look for all those little things along the way. So again, we call it basketball character. You know, are you doing the plays that lead to your team winning? And are you worried about, are you getting better or not? If you cannot worry about anybody patting you on the back, but doing the things that you know are going to help your team win and be successful, that stuff always stands out to us guys.
That's awesome. Now, in great Nick Claxton fashion, I need you guys to stand to your feet and give this man a round of applause and thank him for coming. Such a pleasure, honor to have you in town. Stick around while I see these guys a little bit. All right, so what we're going to do next, we need you guys to go to your courts. I need all the high school, 7th grade up on that basket, all the others on this basket. Get there as quick as you can. Let's go, Boston.
Alright, hi, I'm Savannah Brooks. I am a student here at Legacy, and I'm at the Hoop Smart camp with
Wyatt Duggar.
Alright, Wyatt, how are you enjoying the camp so far?
I think it's really good. Personally, I feel like I'm learning a lot of good things. All these coaches are really, really good. They're really interested in helping me. I just think that they want me here to work, so I gotta come here to work.
Good, good. And so, with that, what has been your favorite part?
Probably the one-on-one, because I like it whenever I can just go one-on-one with another kid, see what I got, see what the other kids got, and just do my best.
Showcasing your skills, that's what you should do. What's it like seeing Nick Claxton in person and being able to meet him?
Personally, I'm a little overwhelmed because it's just super overwhelming whenever your dreams to go to the league, then you meet someone that's already there, and it's like, wow, I want to be like him. So it's just super overwhelming for me.
Good, good. I mean, it's my first time meeting him too, and he's definitely taller than I thought he was. But so what's one thing that you are gonna take away from this camp specifically?
Is that probably there are a ton of kids here. All of them want to be great. And I just think I gotta be the one that's gotta work hard than them. I gotta be the one that has the most drive out of all of them, so that way in the end I can get what I want.
All right, and final question: who is your favorite NBA player?
Oh dang! I really like KD, just the way he plays, and I just think he's a great player.
Seems to be a fan favorite. All right, thank you and enjoy the rest of the camp. Hi, I'm Savannah Brooks. I'm a student here at Legacy, and I'm here at the Hoop Smart camp with
Big Hurt.
How are you enjoying the camp, and what is your favorite moment so far?
I'm loving the camp right now. I'm loving the kids' energy. You know, it makes me happy to see them out here having fun. My favorite part of the camp had to be the rebounding because they really had to show how much effort and heart they got, and they just went out there and had fun with the rebounding.
Good, good. And so how does it feel back? How does it feel to actually be able to give back to your community like this?
It feels good to give back to a community like this, especially at my old high school that I played at. You know, just to give kids the opportunity to do something that we didn't do growing up. You know, have people come in that's not too old than them, and you know, just mentor them and tell them, you know, what's the right and wrong things to do, you know, to make it. So it feels real good to give back. Right,
being a role model. And last question, who's your favorite NBA player and why?
13, James Harden. Should get 3 MVP. He should have had 3 MVPs in a row. They're going to win it this year. 13, James Harden.
All right, thank you, and have a good rest of the time of the camp.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Savannah Brooks. I'm a student here at Legacy, and I'm here at the Hoop Smart camp with Coach Jess. And Coach Jess, how are you enjoying the camp, and what has been your favorite moment so far?
I'm really enjoying the camp. My favorite moments is not only the skills we're teaching, but teaching them how to adapt and learn after they make mistakes.
Good, good. And how does it feel to be able to give back to your community like this and be able to give to the basketball community?
Being part of this community for about 8 years, it's good to give to the scholars or the student athletes, not only basketball but academics, letting them know academics is important, which is one of the concepts to be a part of the camp is having great grades. So in order to play, you have to be a student athlete, and so letting them know at an early age being a student athlete is very important.
Right. All right, and final question, who's your favorite NBA player and why?
Oh no, why? My favorite NBA player?
Or WNBA, if it's like easier.
See, I'm a Miami Heat fan. I'm born and raised in Miami, so I have to go with somebody Miami. Right now, current or past? Doesn't matter. I'm gonna go with Udonis Haslam.
All right, that's a good pick. That's a good pick. All right, well, thank you for joining us today, and have fun the rest of the camp.
All right, see y'all.
Hi, I'm Savannah Brooks. I'm a student here at Legacy, and I'm at the Hoop Smart camp with
Nicolas Claxton.
All right. How are you enjoying the camp, and what is your favorite moment so far?
I'm really enjoying the camp. I'm liking the energy that the kids are bringing. My favorite moment is when this one kid, he went back door and he about dunked it, and nobody was expecting it. All right, so yeah, that was lit.
Good. And how does it feel to be able to give back to your community and the kids here?
It feels really good because I remember going to camps like this and getting a lot out of it. It really helped my game, so I want to do the same thing for the kids.
Good. And final question, who's your favorite NBA player and why?
I mean, my favorite player is KD. Of course, it's my brother, but other than him, that's a given. So it's KD. And because growing up, we was like built the same, so I always wanted to be like KD.
All right. Seems to be a fan favorite here. All right. Well, thank you for joining us, and good luck at the rest of the camp.
All right, thank you.
All right. So again, if you know it, what I do, say it like you love it. I don't love nothing. Anything I love like that will die. You will purpose! That's the word purpose! That's why you play for me. You play my sister. That's leadership. Do it again, Lord. That's the word purpose! If he a sixth grade can yell loud like that, how come other people in place when he can't yell loud like that? You will what? You will what? Go back to your basket. Let's go. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Savannah Brooks. I'm a student here at Legacy Early College, and I'm here at the Hoop Smart camp with.
I'm Coach Jordan Hudgens.
All right, Coach Jordan. How are you enjoying the camp, and what has been your favorite part so far?
I'm enjoying it. The kids are doing good, man. I just think the energy, the kids are putting in effort. Like they happy to be here. They're excited to do the drills, man. So it's good just to see everybody coming in and putting in the work.
Right, and how does it feel to be able to give back to those kids and give back to the community?
It feels good. I was one of these kids in the camp. When I was younger, I went to Greg Butner. He played in the NBA. Carmelo was there. So for me to be able to work at a camp where NBA players here and give back is major, man. It's a lot. It feels good.
Right, dream come true. So last question: who's your favorite NBA player and why?
Overall, my favorite was Kobe Bryant for his rest in peace, but his mentality, how he approached the game. My current probably is KD. Just the skill set, what he brings to the table. You can't coach or teach, man. So just those two players mix probably one the greatest I've seen so far. So I love it.
Right, everybody I've interviewed except for one person has said Kevin Durant so far. So all right, well it was nice talking to you and have a good time with the rest of the camp. Hi, I'm Savannah Brooks. I'm a student here at Legacy Early College, and I'm here at the Hoop Smart camp with
Carmen Claxton.
All right, Carmen, how are you enjoying camp today, and what has been your favorite thing so far about it?
Oh, I'm enjoying camp a lot. I'd say my favorite part was playing 4-on-4 and really just playing against all the people here. It's been fun.
And with all the coaches around you, what is the best advice that you've gotten or the thing that you think you would take away the most from the camp?
I think the best advice I've gotten is from my oldest brother. It's kind of just to kind of chill and just play basketball.
Right. And how is it seeing your brother again, or how often do you get to see him since he's in NBA?
I kind of have seen him a lot. I go to New York often, and we just travel to see him, and yeah.
Right. All right then. Who is your favorite NBA player and why?
I'd say KD. I like his game. No, sorry. Yeah, he can do it all.
Right. That's a fan favorite here. Like everybody but one person has said KD. So, all right. Well, it was nice having you, and good luck the rest of the camp.
Finish strong, man. Now finish strong. Now finish strong. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Savannah Brooks. I go to school here at Legacy. I'm here with the Nets, Nick Claxton. Nick, first question, what are you looking forward to here in year 3?
Honestly, I'm just happy to be healthy right now. You know, being healthy, having to deal with injuries my first 2 years. So being healthy right now, that's big. And just being able to go into training camp, knowing that I can trust my body and being able to build my team throughout this off season. So I'm just excited for everything. And I know year 3 will be a big year.
Right. All right. And then this year being a big year with Kyrie and James not having injuries anymore and KD stepping up. This is a question from Nick. Nick would like to know if KD and James Harden are cool.
Yeah, everybody on the team is cool, and you know those two guys especially. You know they've been playing with each other since the OKC days, so they have a really good relationship. And you know you can see it on the court. They haven't been able to play together much, but they definitely have a really good relationship on and off the court.
Right. And also, what is your favorite city to play in? Like food, places to go, everything.
Honestly, I love New York, but my favorite city to travel to would probably be LA. I just left there a few days ago. Los Angeles, weather's good, the vibes are good, women are good, so I love it out there in Los Angeles.
Right. All right, and then final question, what is your favorite NBA moment, like the best moment?
This is my favorite NBA moment. I think, was it my first or second year? It was my first year when Karis LeVert, my teammate, he had 51 points, and we had a comeback win against the Boston Celtics. That's still my my favorite NBA moment to this day. So I'll have to say that's my favorite moment.
All right, well, it was nice talking to you, and thank you for coming out and supporting your community.
It's good to be out here. Love.
Thank you guys for making this camp what it was. Your energy, your effort was great. And I think, when Nick comes and talks to you, he's going to talk to you guys about that as well, but he doesn't need an introduction.
You're one. I appreciate everybody coming out here, all the workers, campers, parents, everybody who helped make this come together today. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a while. Last year we couldn't do it because of COVID, but I appreciate all y'all coming out. I enjoyed y'all's energy. Y'all did a great job today, just competing, having fun, trying to get better within the drills. Coaches, y'all did a good job at getting everything together. So I enjoyed today. I appreciate y'all coming out. Just wanted to, try to give back as much as I can. I look forward to doing this again next year as well. Kind of making it an annual thing. I wanted to also open up the floor for anybody that have any questions for me. I'm gonna open the book. If y'all got any questions, just let me know. We can talk.
Do you have to be like the best basketball player just to get to the NBA?
Nah, I wouldn't say you have to be the best basketball player to get to the NBA. There's a lot of different things that make up a really good basketball player. And me, for instance, I wasn't always that guy that was just the most talented, the best, the most skilled player. I continue to work hard. Work ethic is big. Listening to the people around you that are telling you things. Your peers, your adults around you, your parents, grandparents, whoever it may be. So being the best basketball player, that's definitely not what it's all about. It's a lot more things. You gotta go out there and play hard. Me personally, I hang my head on defense, so it's a lot of different things you can do to impact the game.
What did it take to get where you are right now?
It took a lot, man. It started from when I was, I decided that I wanted to make it to the NBA. I was maybe around the 4th grade, and something that I just worked towards every day. I had to sacrifice a lot of time with my loved ones. I had to really just lock in a lot of early mornings, late nights, just focusing, just getting better. Always keeping God first, and just staying locked in on the course. Never getting too high, never getting too low, and just keeping the good people right people in your corner. That's also big. Making sure you're hanging around the right crowd. If you want to play basketball, you can't even. Not even it's just the NBA. If you want to make it to the next level, whether that's playing on the JV team, the varsity team, going to a college, you can't just be running around with people that's out doing foolishness, because you're gonna end up doing that same foolishness, and it's gonna show. You won't get better. So just making sure you surround yourself with the right people. That's also big. Doing well in the classroom. Me personally, I'll be honest, I didn't like school, but I always did well in school, because basketball and school, they both go hand in hand. You can't play basketball without having good grades. It's more than just basketball.
My name is Jamie Brooks, and who is your favorite teammate on the Nets?
Cameras off, please. Cameras off.
Honestly, I wouldn't say that I have a favorite teammate on the Nets right now. I've had some close friends to me that have been traded away. So, I'm cool. I have a good relationship with all my teammates. And the NBA is such a business. So, you can have one teammate that's there one day and just going the next. So I wouldn't say that I had a favorite teammate. I'm a younger guy on the team, so I'm able to learn a lot from the different guys, just picking their brain on different things. So I wouldn't say I have a favorite teammate.
My name is Aaron, and I'm wondering who's the goal of Aaron Jordan?
It's funny, I was just having this conversation with a few guys who I was working out with, and me personally, I don't like to get into the GOAT debate, because I can argue for either one literally all day. So I would go, me personally, I'm going with Jordan.
My name is Tashawn. Anything the most you can score in your first game?
My first game, I honestly don't know how many points I scored. It probably wasn't a whole bunch, but I know I'm gonna score a lot this year.
Yeah, give it up for that.
My name is Kyla, and I want to wonder what's the hardest person you had to guard in the NBA?
The hardest player that I've had to guard in the NBA is on my team, Kevin Durant. He's a problem. Yeah, we all know that. But I would say I've definitely had to guard some dudes that are pretty tough, but KD's probably the toughest. He can just make shots over you. He doesn't need a whole bunch of separation. He's, my height, plays like a guard. So I would definitely say Kevin Durant.
My name's Asher, and are you going to win the ring this season?
That's the plan, man. Definitely gonna win a ring this year. And, yeah, we're gonna win a ring this year. That's the answer, yes.
I got a question. So now, going into your third season, what was the most difficult thing you had to adjust to from college to being a pro?
The speed of the game. On the court, as far as on the court, just the speed of the game. The game moves a lot faster in the NBA. And off the court is, when I was in college, y'all might not know, but it's kind of like more of a high school type of atmosphere, even AAU type of atmosphere. We're always together with the guys. And then when you get to the NBA, a lot of times you're by yourself. And you can get on the team with a lot of veterans, and you got a lot of downtime. So you just got to find ways to spend that time by yourself and just be productive.
I got another question. What's the most difficult thing about the space between practice and the next game?
Just being honest, you got a lot of money, you got a lot of time on your hands, living in the city like New York. It's a lot to get into. So you just got to be smart with your time and the feelings. Like, y'all also got to do the same thing, but y'all in school right now, so y'all don't have so much free time. But learning how to manage your free time is definitely big if you're trying to get to the next level. It's a lot of different ways to make money playing basketball. It doesn't have to necessarily be the NBA. It's a lot of people go overseas. It's the grind for a lot of people. You see the NBA, but even me personally, I played in the G League. I might not know what that is, but everything is not always going to be sweet. You gotta put the work in and take the bitters with the sweets and the crickets with the straights. Honestly, I played with South Carolina Raptors since the fifth grade, and they definitely put me in the right spot. Team South Carolina, yes, Team South Carolina now ended up getting who the Team South Carolina. Team South Carolina, and then I did 9th and 12th grade, I was here at Legacy. It's pretty much that simple. They put me in the right places, played against competition. And that was great for me, playing for Team South Carolina. We didn't have a shoe deal, but we went and beat all the teams that had the shoe deals, playing here at Legacy. Y'all see all of this, we didn't have all this when I started with Legacy. We had the gym with with AC. I was going over there with Alice. Yeah, we was out there grinding. Y'all see this is nice though. We definitely came a long way. I'm happy for what Coach BJ's doing and everything. So that's what I did. It's Team South Carolina knows the Legacy got me where I need to be. Was there ever a time where I didn't want to play and my parents didn't make me play? I'm gonna be honest, no. Like, it's in me. It's what I do. I love basketball. I'm in love with basketball. I'm in love with my craft. I eat, sleep, and basketball is what I love to do. So, there wasn't ever a time. And honestly, basketball, you can use it to get you a college degree. You can use it for a lot of different things. Everybody's destiny isn't to be a professional. But if that's what you want to do, you gotta lock in and really look yourself in the mirror. And it's just, you can do it. You just gotta really put the work in.
What do you love about being a center, and
what other positions have you played over the years?
The center position now in the NBA, like me personally, I look at myself as a demigod. I'm really not a center. Like I can do a lot of different things. Looking forward to unlocking my game a little bit. You know, I can shoot, pass, dribble, defend 1 through 5. And growing up, I wasn't always this tall. I was 6'2" in the 9th grade. In my freshman to sophomore that summer, I grew up to be 6'7". So I was always handling the ball, defending smaller people, and it's just natural now for me to just, be able to defend and having a good feel for the game.
So what have you been doing in the off season to expand your role and take the next step next week?
Good question, Chase. Good question. So this off season, I've really just been focusing on, well, first of all, I'm healthy. This is the first off season that I've been healthy. Just been able to stay in the gym. That's been big. I thank God for that every day, honestly, because being injured, you're not able to work on your game. So I just been working on my touch, continuing to work on my shot, my free throws, my 3-ball, and my overall game. Really just trying to get stronger. That's something that I really need to do. So I've been grinding though. Y'all gonna see year 3. Y'all will definitely see.
And to Nick's credit, again, this is the off season, and I got here about 6:30. He was already here, working on his game, even though he had a camp for the last again, while he was in high school. I didn't work at Legacy, but he would call me and be like, "Hey, I got the keys. Can you meet me at the gym at 5:30 before school?" So when he says that it's in him, there's no question. I always tell parents and athletes, if you gotta take your kid to the gym, you don't really want to play. If your kid ain't grabbing you, running you out the door, save that money. Stay at home, get some rest. If they don't have that love, it's okay. They'll be successful in another way.
Are you excited to play the Lakers on Christmas?
Yeah, that's definitely gonna be a lot of fun. I feel like the whole season's gonna be crazy, but yeah, growing up, I was watching Christmas Day games, and it's gonna be a lot of hype between that matchup. So it's gonna be fun going against those guys on Christmas Day. Everybody will be watching, so it's gonna be lit. Until a member in the Claxton family gets a Defensive Player of the Year award on the collegiate level or higher, I think that is up for grabs. So whoever gets that first, which it'll probably be soon, they're the best defender in the family. Respectfully. I got one thing I want to say though. There's a lot of people in the building right now who have helped me along the way. Like I said, starting from South Carolina Raptors to Legacy to my friends, my close friends, my family, mom, dad, parents, everything. I appreciate y'all. Especially it's been a long time coming. When I was little, I ain't gonna say I was soft, but I wasn't the man that I am. Oh man, I wasn't the man that I am today. So I appreciate y'all. I might not always say it, but I really do genuinely appreciate everybody, and I appreciate everybody for coming out. It's been I'm enjoying this, and I hope we can do this again next year. Everybody might not know Dorian Pinson, but long live my brother Dorian Pinson, man. I know he would be here right now if he wasn't playing overseas. And I definitely looked up to him. That was my big brother. Long live Dorian Pinson. I know he'll be proud of me. Proud of all of us. So,
Hold on a second. That's not the way you show your appreciation for the guy that put this cap on. Stand on your feet and give him a big round of applause. Stand up if you got it right. 1 through 6. he was born?
Really, right?
Stop playing. What elementary school did Nicholas attend? Grove, Augusta Circle, Blythe, or our Lady of the Rosary? In other words, OLR.
Augusta Circle.
Stand up and you got it right. What is that? Augusta Circle. Augusta Circle. What is Nicholas's favorite movie? Life, Transformers, Fast and Furious got like 19 episodes. The whole trilogy of Fast and Furious, or He's Got Game.
She's got them.
She's got a game.
What number was Nicholas picked in the 2019 NBA draft?
Too late? 31.
What was Nicholas's favorite color? Red, blue, purple, or gold?
Red.
Still don't know what's red, man.
Wow. Who was Nicholas's favorite basketball player? Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Chris Bosh, or Dwayne Wade?
Wade.
And this answer was given after all the first. Coach BJ gave you this answer. What national team did Nicholas play for? The USA or the national team of the Virgin Islands?
Virgin.
Yeah.
Virgin Islands. True story. Nicholas's dad was born in the Virgin Islands, so he has dual citizenship. There you go, Sam. Last two questions. I don't know this one. What is Nicholas's middle name? David? DeVere? Daniel or Dion?
Daniel.
DeVere.
No.
Who or what was Nicholas's favorite character in a movie role? The Joker? Harry Potter? Batman or the Black Panther?
Batman. Black Panther.
Joker, he's the best.
Alright, so we did have a winner as we collected.
Shout out to Benjamin Wallace, he's not here right now, but he won. He's tough.
You only got 2 wrong.
Benjamin Wallace, he hurt his ankle, so he couldn't be here, but he only got 2 wrong. Alright, so now we have 3 more prizes to give out. Coach Mike? All right. The winner for knockout. Kent Kirkpatrick. The players that most exemplify what Nick stands for. Camaraderie, being supportive of your teammate, being good-spirited, meaning you're hustling on both sides of the ball, you're encouraging your players, even if they miss a shot or make a mistake, and then you give that type of effort, man, to make every coach pay attention to. So we've got 3 people right now. When you come up to get your award, shake Nicholas's hands, go in that direction, so you can take a picture with Nick. Our first winner, Wyatt.
Hey, at least you got a picture.
Michelle Ballard. Maisha. It's Quintarius Jones IV.
You're smarter than you think is the name of the book. Kind of tried to pick out something that was going to go across the age group since we're 5th to 9th, 10th grade. So this is the book that we chose. And course, we sitting here trying to bring education into the camp. So this is sort of one of the things we thought would be a really good idea. So everyone will get a book, and we're going to we'd like for you to write an essay about the book. We said maybe about like 3 paragraphs, so not long. I know you all have been required to do essays much longer than that. So about 3 paragraphs and submit it to us, and probably by the end of next month, so the end of September, by September 30th, and I'll be emailing the parents. So just in case any of you want to participate, there will be a nice giveaway for the 3 best essays. So we certainly hope to have lots of participants and lots of essays to read and get a nice giveaway for the 3 best essays. Autographed jersey for all 3 of the top essays. So autographed Brooklyn Nets jersey. So that puts a little icing on it.
And I like books. So if anybody wants to read The Alchemist, that's a really good book. You can relate to anybody in any walks of life. So if any of y'all want to read a book, let's read The Alchemist. And that's just for anybody in here. Because I'm the young alchemist, so the journey is the reward.
You get your stuff. Again, thank y'all so much for coming. This was more than just a camp. It was actually an experience to be able to be in the gym with an NBA basketball player. Please thank the coaches that work with you. Thank your parents. So let's go youngest to oldest. Real quick, let's sign up one more time. Youngest to oldest.
Hi, I'm Savannah Brooks. I go to school here at Legacy, and I am here with Nick Claxton's mom, Nicole. And all right, so Miss Nicole, how are you enjoying the camp, and how does it feel to give back to your community in this way?
It feels wonderful. I mean, it's so fulfilling. We put so much work into making this camp happen. All the emails, late nights, kind of getting things together and brainstorming and just trying to make it unique. And I think we've been successful in doing that. So it's, and just watching all these little kids and watching them have fun and enjoy themselves out here in a sport that Nicolas has loved from literally since the age of 2, pretty much. It's just great.
Right. And so with that, how does it feel, being able to see Nick back at home and give back to the city of Greenville?
Oh, again, wonderful. Even getting him back here to Greenville this weekend was a little challenging because he was in LA, but got him back in here Thursday night, and trying to give him a chance to kind of get over that 3-hour time difference. But he's always been a trooper. He came in here today. Well, he actually worked out this morning early before the camp, and came in and gave his energy and effort. And it's just wonderful seeing him interact in this gym that he helped to build, actually. Because like he mentioned just earlier when he was having a talk with the kids, all this wasn't here when he started at Legacy. So I could honestly say he was an integral part in the building of what's here now. So that's been wonderful.
Right. So what do you look forward to, Nick going into his 3rd season and being back healthy again? What do you look forward to most?
Just watching him out there have fun, doing what he loves to do, play basketball, and and praying for him, because I am a praying mother, praying for him every day for his health and strength to continue to go out there and play the game that he loves, go out there, interact with his teammates, and just do what he was born to do, play basketball.
Right. Well, thank you for talking with us.
If Adam didn't film it, who did?